Hello, how you going?
Hey dude, good. How are you? Have you got video for me?
Hang on, two ticks. Uh,
There she is.
there.
How you going? How you going, legend?
Yeah, not too bad.
Mate, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it. We'll jump straight into it. Really super simple. Just getting an insight into some of the mums' journeys, all at different weeks and whatnot. So other mums looking in can have an idea about what it's like at different weeks and whatnot. So for you, Shauna, you've just finished up week 7, so you're heading into week 8 now. Tell us what you were struggling with before you started the Push Online coaching program.
I struggled with a lot of my, I suppose, mindset, getting motivated to even do anything. I thought my organising and planning was good, but then turns out once I started the Push program that I wasn't actually doing any planning or organising at all. So I was using that I didn't have time, enough time in the day as an excuse, especially being a mum.
Yeah.
When I actually did, I just needed to figure it out and sit down and make some time for it.
Yeah. Phenomenal. Yeah, sorry, mate.
And my nutrition, I struggled with, as in just not having the knowledge or understanding of it properly.
Awesome. Got you. So, what results have you been able to see so far on your journey? I know you've only done one check-in, which would have been week 4, because we only have our mums do check-ins every 4 weeks, so we don't obsess over the end result. So, what physical results have you been able to see so far? I know you had a bit of a win this morning, which is a good one as well.
Yeah. So when I did my first check-in, I did struggle a little bit to see the physical, I guess the physical outcome and progress. But then once I looked at the photos a bit more, and even still now, I still pick a few more wins that I saw, just in my whole body transformation, as well as some other few wins where, like, my nutrition, it turns out that I sort of wasn't, I thought I was eating way too much, and it turns out that I actually wasn't eating enough.
Yeah, which is really good one. For mums coming in, that might be on that same thing.
Yeah, so I wasn't really like fueling myself and my body enough.
Yeah.
To be able to get it to do the stuff that it needed to do, and that's probably why I did get so lethargic and so, I guess, gross, because I just wasn't feeling my body enough. And mindset was a massive win for me. I probably haven't had the best mindset that I've got now since I was probably like a teenager, just sort of happy-go-lucky, free, just, okay, if a situation comes up, I can deal with it, rather than, I suppose going that triangle or circle or whirlwind.
Yeah.
So that was a massive win for me, especially suffering depression and anxiety since I was about 16. I have suffered from it, and it was just because I was in a bad relationship, and then it sort of just spiraled into a whole lot of things since then, and I have not had as good as mindset as what I do now since joining the program.
Amazing. So how's the depression and everything been in the last 6-7 weeks? I know it's obviously a difficult thing to cure. We're always working on that, right? But just in general.
Because when I just started Push program, unfortunately, I experienced a miscarriage, which was hard, and it was beyond means not easy. But I feel as though if it wasn't for the Push program, I wouldn't have dealt with it as good as what I did, and I wouldn't have been able to pull through. Look, for example, I had maybe 2-3 days where my mindset was just, up ship creek without a paddle. But I know deep down that if my mindset wasn't already sort of, I guess, switched, I would have been in a lot more of a darker place than what I was even, slightly touching, sort of thing. So that was a massive win for me. And, I've had my days where, as we all do, where we have a bit of a crappy day, or, you just want to sort of press the reset button. But I've found that I've been able to get through them a bit more, and sort of, I suppose, get that little bit of, I guess, anxiety or negative feelings out by, either going, okay, right, just do an exercise and get it out that way, or, just going, like I go for walks every night now, majority of the time by myself, which is sort of like I suppose, a mindful time for me where I just, I guess, reflect and have a bit of time to just think things and I suppose ground myself.
Just habits for your habits. Like everything you're saying is basically been around your habits. I think that have enabled you to fix your mindset. Like, I don't like to use the word fix because it's not broken. It's just not working for you, and we can never fix it. Like, it's an ongoing thing for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. You can be Tony Robbins and you still struggle with this. So, yeah, habits. Sounds like you've made some amazing. Well, I know you've made some amazing leaps and bounds with your habits. Amazing, just amazing. What about the tell us about the bra thing this morning, because that's really cool, a cool win that I think mums would like to hear.
Yeah, so I went to yesterday morning. I went to put my bra on, and I sort of noticed it, but I didn't really take much notice of it because I was, just in one of those. I guess it was just a busy time, so I was like, right, just slap it on and off we go. But this morning, I guess I had a bit more time to, I guess, take it all in. And when I went to go do it with my bra, I was like, oh, hang on. I'm not on, the clip. So before I started push program, I was on the furthest clip away. Yeah. Then I slowly worked up to the middle, and now I'm actually on the inner clip. And I actually even said to my husband today, I said, well, I might even need to soon possibly go shopping for some new bras because these ones are going to be too big for me.
Yeah.
So that was a really good win because, it's, I guess, that's one thing that we really, I suppose, notice, especially in that area too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're promoting weight loss for breast weight loss, but of course not.
No.
Not everyone's after that. However, you're going to lose fat from everywhere, and your body's going to decide where to lose fat from first. Like, we don't get to decide that, and we know that you really are stripping it off, which is great. And if we were just focusing on scales, you probably wouldn't notice those wins either. Like, that's why it's great to do the measurements, do the photos, because your 4-week photos were actually amazing. I'm really glad you sent them through because you weren't seeing the change, which is really common sometimes. Yeah, that's amazing, dude. What have you enjoyed the most about the program so far in general?
What have I dreaded? Sorry, was it?
What have you enjoyed the most?
Enjoyed. I've probably really enjoyed. There's not sort of really one thing, I suppose, to be absolutely honest with you. I've definitely really enjoyed having the coaching and the feedback. That's, to me personally, a really big help. In all specs, just sort of, I suppose, encouragement wise, but also, I suppose really getting the nitty gritty of things so you can learn and grow from them. And I've really enjoyed the way that the program's set out for mums. So then I suppose we, I've really enjoyed it when it comes to doing the workouts because they're only limited to the time they are, and I can do them when it best suits into my daily my daily planning.
Flexibility,
yeah, I've really enjoyed the flexibility. I've enjoyed being able to, do it and get it done when I can get it done. But, I'm not absolutely annihilating myself to the point I can barely breathe and not as such getting a result sort of thing.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And you're training at home, which is really good. A lot of our mums are now training at home, and you don't need fancy gyms or anything like that.
I've always struggled with training at home, and this would have to be the first time ever I've enjoyed it and I've done it to the point it's become such a habit that I don't even think about it, great, I've got to do an exercise. Yeah. That's sort of just part of it.
That's so good. So good, mate. Tell me, I always title these videos with, like an epic heading. Tell me how many bra clips we went down, because I'm going to title it, Shauna drops so many bra clips in 7 weeks.
Well, I'm down to 2, but I reckon I could nearly do a 3.
So that's, I don't know how bros work, do it. You know, I'm a guy. So what's that? 3 clips?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's going to be the title. Boom. All right, mate. Thanks so much for giving me the time today, Shauna. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what's to come for you. I'm truly excited because your progress has been great and it's going to continue, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See you, legend. Thanks again.
See you, mate. Bye.
Bye.